This is the story of Owen Harper, and this is how it ends. Owen was a doctor who always believed he could help people. He always believed he could beat back death. But what would he do when death came knocking? Hello, ladies and gents, boys and girls, people of all ages, sexualities, and identities, and welcome back to another Torchwood review. And today's Torchwood review is none other than Dead Man Walking. Owen is dead. Dead as a doornail. He's kicked the bucket. He's off this plane. He's gone somewhere beyond the veil. But the team are so determined to bring Owen back that they begin to go and get the gauntlet. They stick the gauntlet on Owen's head. But when the procedure's over and Owen should be dead, suddenly he finds himself alive. Is he alive? Because his heart's not beating and his pulse isn't going. He can't even get a whippy up. Yep, that's right. He's stone cold dead, but moving and talking. The team can't explain it, and Tosh tries to reconcile him because he can't work the Torchwood. He gets too reckless. He starts messing around with things because at the end of the day, as far as he's concerned, he can do anything. He hasn't even got a heat signature. He goes to a club and tries to make out with a girl, but because he can't get it up, he finds himself depressed. He stays at home and starts filling his body with endless stuff that he knows doesn't matter. He begins to fall out with his friends, and he starts to blame them for his situation. He was dead. He should have stayed that way. But they all thought they knew better. They helped him cheat death, and now he has to pay the price for it. But shouldn't he be grateful? He can spend the rest of his life if he wants to, with Toshiko. He can do anything he wants to. But somehow he still feels robbed even of that. Eventually it turns out that using the gauntlet too many times or using the wrong gauntlet causes things to come out from the dark. And as part of the Weevil King and everything that's going on, Owen starts to realise a pattern that's going on. Jack remembers an old fable about the fact that Death will claim 5 until he is done. Death, unable to claim Owen's soul, decides to go on a killing spree, killing the weak and the vulnerable in hospitals. Owen finds himself consoling a boy who has been going through chemotherapy. A boy who isn't sure if he'll ever be able to take the next dose without dying. Over the years of Owen's experience in the hospital and just everything that's going on, he begins to console the boy and tell him he can cheat death. He tells him he can fight back, maybe not forever. Death will eventually get him, but not today. As Death comes walking towards the boy with the cancer, Owen locks the boy outside with Toshiko Santo. Owen then has a dance with Death, fighting back against him. Or it, or her. Death begins to have a dance, a bitter dance with Owen, and Owen begins to scream, "I'm dead. What are you gonna do? You can take the lives of the living. What happens when death comes to death?" And Death is unable to kill Owen. But it seems that something has changed in him. Something completely new. Owen may not be able to die from natural causes, but something definitely seems to have changed in his demeanour since Death and him collide. It's as if the two have become one, because after all, Death can't claim death. Well, can it? Owen also screams to Toshiko he can't die twice. He's already dead. What is the dead gonna do? After beating Death, Jack applauds him on his bravery and stupidity, but also points out to him if it wasn't for him, more people would have died. Owen says he knows, and he'll accept his punishment for as long as he needs to, until he's ready to come back to work for Torchwood. So what did I think of Dead Man Walking? I absolutely love this story. Love it to bits. Why? Because it's such a great story. Doctor Who universe has always gone on about this kind of preconception about death. I mean, we've had Jack cheated multiple times. We've had other people who are immortals challenge death. And the third Doctor even finds himself face to face with death itself. But to watch someone such as Owen Harper, who is a normal individual who has essentially gotten a doctorate, achieved his dreams, had a wife, tried to have a family. It's good to see him, when he's lost so much over the years, fight back against something that it takes some people in real life years to conquer. And the human nature of how this is achieved in this story is why I give it a 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next Torchwood review. Till then, goodbye.